In 1987, a diver near the Japanese island of Yonaguni found something on the ocean floor: enormous stone terraces, carved steps, right angles, flat surfaces, the kind of shapes that suggest human design, not random geology. The structure is roughly 500 feet long and 130 feet tall. It's 25 meters underwater today. But 10,000 years ago, when sea levels were lower, it would have been above water. 10,000 years ago is before Egypt, before Stonehenge, before almost everything. Was this a city, a temple, or just geology doing something unusual? The Yonaguni Monument was discovered by diving instructor Kihachiro Aratake. He was looking for hammerhead sharks near the remote island of Yonaguni, Japan's westernmost point. What he found instead were massive stone terraces, steps, and platforms. The structure has several distinct features that look almost impossibly regular. Perfectly flat walls, a terraced ramp, what appears to be a stage-like formation. There's a large arched depression some researchers call the turtle for its shape, and two upright columns near what looks like a ceremonial gate. Japanese geologist Masaki Kimura has spent 15 years diving the site and believes it's man-made. He's identified what he describes as drainage channels, a road, and symbols carved into the rock. He believes it dates to at least 5,000 years ago, possibly as far back as 10,000. If it's 10,000 years old and man-made, it would be the oldest known structure on Earth, by far. It would mean an advanced civilization existed in Japan before any known civilization anywhere, predating even the most ancient Mesopotamian cities by thousands of years, which is an extraordinary claim. And extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. The scientific community is genuinely divided on Yonaguni, which is interesting because most claimed ancient mysteries get quickly dismissed. Yonaguni has earned genuine academic attention because of the specific geometry involved. Proponents of the man-made theory point to the 90-degree angles, the repetitive stepped pattern that runs consistently across a large area, and the presence of smaller rock formations nearby that look like road markers or ceremonial objects. Skeptical geologists argue that the local rock, Ryukyu limestone, fractures in extremely regular patterns. Limestone naturally produces flat surfaces and right-angle fractures along tectonic stress lines, exactly the kind of shapes that look artificial but are entirely geological. Robert Schoch, an American geologist who has dived the site, concluded the basic structure is natural, but he added that humans may have modified the natural structure rather than building from scratch. That middle ground, a natural structure that was enhanced or used by ancient people, is intriguing. It would mean early humans recognized the structure's potential and shaped it for a purpose, like finding a natural cave and turning it into a temple, requiring less sophisticated technology than building from scratch but still deliberate human intent. This theory would fit a culture we have no other records of, which is the problem. Here's what makes Yonaguni genuinely unsettling as a mystery. Around 10,000 years ago, sea levels across the Pacific rose dramatically as ice sheets melted. Enormous stretches of what is now ocean floor were once dry land. If any civilization existed on those now submerged coasts, almost all their physical evidence would be underwater today. We wouldn't know they existed, because we don't look underwater for ancient history. Yonaguni might be just one of many submerged structures around the world waiting to be found. Some researchers argue that ancient maritime civilizations have been systematically missed because their cities are underwater. The ocean has barely been explored compared to the land surface. Less than 25% of the ocean floor has been mapped to any meaningful detail. Whatever's down there, we're only just beginning to find out. A stone structure. 25 meters underwater? Possibly 10,000 years old. Natural geology doing something extraordinary. Or a civilization doing something we've completely missed. The ocean doesn't give up its secrets easily. If you want more discoveries from places we haven't fully looked yet, subscribe. Next week, we're back on land for a Soviet mystery that's finally starting to make sense.